So it seems that every time I try and make a video, or when I decide to make a video, the table mat gets more messier. So anyways, today we are reviewing the Kyosho64 Lamborghini Murcielago RGT. So the story behind why I have three right now is because I actually just had this red one from like a long time ago when my first order arrived. It was part of like a few sets of cars. Didn't really manage to sell this model, but what I did manage to do was have it come with a broken spoiler, which I managed to reglue quite cleanly, as you can see. You zoom in on the cars. Yeah, just zoom in more. Okay, so I managed to reglue it quite well, I would say. But yeah, and then I was just, after selling a few of the cars from that listing, I was just browsing on Dozo and I came across these two cars, which coincidentally were the only two that I needed to, let me just zoom out a bit, to complete my Murcielago RGT collection. As you can see over here, the red one, the white one, and what I thought was the black one. I thought it was just black, but I'll show you what I mean later. So yeah, now we have the complete Murcielago RGT collection from Kyosho, from this series. I don't know if they're gonna release more versions of it later, but from this series, pretty cool. So yeah, this model over here, pretty clean looking. By clean I mean really plain. Although the windshield over here, you can see it. It seems to be forming like these mold. Do we call it mold? I'm not sure. Some molding on here, along with the tires. Does that look like mold? I don't know, but those spots do look like a bit of a mold to me. So yeah, it tells you how long this was made. So here's the model itself. Comes with the base, and of course it was part of a blind box set as well. That's why you have three variants in this one casting over here. Interior, of course, it's not painted, and you can see it is a left-hand drive car. The spoiler, of course, you don't get much detail on it, although you do get these like spots on the tail light over here. I don't know, but the exhaust, yeah, quite underwhelming. Not much detail on the exhaust, and an attempt at a, what's it called, a rear splitter, the aerodynamic thing. And of course the trim lines, not much detail on the trim lines. Tells you how old this model really is. Is there a date on this? I don't know, but it's a really old model. The red is a really nice color. I'm gonna have to say so myself. You do get the fuel intake design over here, and the what seems like the side mirror is one piece with the car itself. I'm not sure if that's true, but yeah, it does look like it's one piece with the car itself, not like an additional part. Over at the front, of course, what I really like to see is the front. Nice detailing at the front. Of course, you don't get to see much detail, but as a base model Murcielago, not much to really that you would want to see. The headlights, really nice. Not much details of it, of course. It is a older Kyosho model, and just for your reference, this is what you would call a newer Kyosho model. Definitely much more lining and black details on it, and this is definitely much more expensive compared to the what's it called? Yeah, this one. Definitely much more expensive compared to this Murcielago over here. But yeah, really nice engine cooling thing over here. But yeah, that's it for this model, and let's look at the white one. So the white one, of course, you won't really get much difference from the red one, just that it's a different color model. It's just the details are really not there. But I know back then Kyosho was a really cheap model. Like you could get these cars for like around 400 yen each. Each blind box was 400 yen, and you can't really expect much for that price. It's definitely way better than Hot Wheels, which kind of justifies the pricing, I guess I would say, and the details that they have. I really like how they did the separate taillights over here, and they even had like different color schemes, 4 different color schemes. Is it 2? Sorry, 3 different color schemes: red, white, orange, and red. Really nice. I love that so much. Although the spoiler, of course, you don't get much details on the spoiler. It's just like a piece of white taped onto the top of your Murcielago RGT. The front over here, really clean white. You can see the glossiness of the paint as well. And the interior is of course not painted as well, but you do get bucket seats in the interior. I'm not sure. Oh, there is a roll cage as well. The rims, just your basic multi-spoke rims, and you can see some attempts at the trimming the lines of the car, aerodynamic lining of the car, but of course you don't get much of it. But yeah, let's move on to this one. So this one, I assume it would be one of everyone's chase model. It's not the chase model, but it's what everyone probably would have wanted. I thought it was black, but turns out it's full carbon. Like, anything with carbon is cool, right? So this is a full carbon Murcielago RGT. Tell me that isn't cool, man. Like, it's just everything's carbon. And the fact that everything's carbon kind of makes it look more detailed, more detailed than it should be. Look at the front of the model over here, really nice Lamborghini logo over here as well. Of course, you can get the front radiator. It's just blackness with some dots on it. Really nice, although there is some scratches on the carbon fiber detail, and the interior is about the same. Even the side mirrors are carbon fiber detail. You get what's it called, windscreens, of course, windshield wipers, sorry, on all of your Murcielago RGTs. Yep, overall what I can say about this model is it's really cool. I do like the design of this model, especially the carbon fiber one, but even the red one is a really nice model as well for me. But of course you can't really expect much from diecast cars that probably are older than you, the person watching this video, if you're not an adult. But it's really nice, I do have to say. The more I look at it, the more it grows on me, especially the carbon fiber one. I just really love it so much. Anything carbon fiber is a yes for me. So this is probably going in my own personal collection. But I probably can't sell all the three now, because it's like when you get a complete set of something, you feel so bad. Like, it's like separating a child from his family. So yeah, really nice models for the price point. I think right now it's probably less than 50 ringgit. Really nice Murcielago. Not much companies make these like special body kits. Now it's all just Liberty Walk, Pandam, and all the famous ones. Not much make these like race style body kits. So yeah, that's it. Verdict, probably you should get a complete set as well. See you guys.